Well, this is a response to further questions for Aaron K. 1994 continued. Question 1. What do you think about using torture to gain information? Well, I believe if it's absolutely necessary, then I'm for it. But it's a really bad method. I would only if it's to find out a place where a bunch of nukes are kept or where a bunch of U.S. prisoners are being held hostage, then yeah, I'm for it. I think that's a very necessary cause, but I'm against it for some reasons. Question number 2, what are your views on capital punishment? I think that means the death penalty. I don't know. Well, I'm all for the death penalty. I believe the only way that you can pay for it, like if you shoot somebody, is if you be killed. That's right. That's what I think. That's the way they did in the Old Testament. You cut off somebody's hand, you get your hand cut off. And that's pretty painful. So I believe if you kill somebody, then you get to be killed. Because that's the only just punishment. And besides, they do a favor to humanity to keep you from doing it to anybody else, because you're going to get out of jail eventually. Okay. Question number 2. Question number 3. How do you feel about stem cell research? Okay, I don't know what half these things are. Stem cell research. I'm gonna assume that that's talking somewhat about the Patriot Act. That means that that the government has the right to monitor phone calls to be sure they're not calling from any terrorists. I'm pretty much all for that because, hey, only the terrorists should be mad. What do we have to hide? And I believe that security and safety is more important than privacy. Yeah, what have we got to hide? Unless you're a terrorist. So. Question 4. Do you think divorce should be allowed? I think it should be allowed. I don't particularly have a like to it, but yeah, they have free will. If they want to do it, that's their business. I'm not going to stand in the way. Question 5. Do you think the U.S. should invade other countries to spread our ideals? Okay, that's pretty stupid. The question is a stupid question. I'm not calling the user stupid. Just saying that's a stupid question. So we should invade other countries. Say, hey, we're all for freedom. Well, then get out of our country. Unless, if we invaded Cuba, then, well, that would be kind of explanatory because, think about it. They're less than 100 miles away, and they're a communist. They're communism. So, I might support an invasion of Cuba, but we've already pretty much spread our ideals to the world. So, invading countries, just no reason, unless, like I keep saying, that if they make the first move, like they if they drive planes into the World Trade Center or whatever. So, no. Okay. Question 6. Would you like to see the U.S. become a theocracy like Iran? No. Theocracy creates nothing but trouble because people like getting mad about how they don't believe in theocracy. I believe the Bible supports the democracy because it gives people the free will to worship if they want, but if they don't, then they'll sign the paperwork. So I wouldn't support a theocracy. Question 7. Do you think George W. Bush has been a successful president? Yeah, I believe he has. He's done a lot of things. He's stopped the terroristic attacks on our country. He's run a lot of the Al-Qaeda members out of Iraq and established a democracy. He's overthrew Hussein. He's done a lot of stuff, so I'd say that he would be a successful president. Question 8. If you could change one thing in the U.S., what would it be? A very tough question. Let me see. I know this sounds pretty stupid, but I'd probably just get rid of the political parties. Okay? I mean, what's the point of that? Why can't they just say, okay, these two people are running, vote for whoever you want, and they can just explain their views? Why can't they just do that? So if anything, I would get rid of the political parties. They just create trouble. These are all the questions I have for now. Okay, well, thanks for asking me these questions, and if you want to ask me any more, feel free to do so. Good night.